Okay. Let's do it. What's going on? Happy Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve, I think. Yeah, it is. All right. Happy Christmas Eve. Today we're playing some Warframe. We're going to follow it up with some Spider-Man 2. And my goal now is to finish games on my hard drive again. I think that's going to be my New Year's resolution, is to freaking finish games. I have a hard drive over 2 gigabytes filled with games that are just sitting there literally catching dust. I see spider webs all over them and stuff, including Spider-Man 2 is just filled with spider webs. So I have to actually finish them so I can delete them off my hard drive and make room for other games that I have bought and have not even installed yet. So that's my goal of 2026. So let's get started on that. Let me pull out the chat and let's do it. All right, here we go. Happy Christmas Eve. It doesn't feel like Christmas this year at all. Like maybe it's Florida, maybe it's a Florida problem, but you know, like there's no snow, or there's no, like, people aren't really decorating as much as they used to. Like it just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't really feel like Christmas to me. Barely any Christmas music. I didn't watch any of my Christmas movies this year, so I think maybe that's another reason. My usual go-tos is Jingle, what's it called? Damn, I forgot the name already. But the Home Alone, and then Jingle All the Way. Yeah, those two movies are like a must for me every year, and I didn't watch them this year, so I'll probably have time to watch it maybe on Saturday, but it's already too late. It's past the time, basically. But oh well. I guess we'll do these as warm-ups. Get these. What's up, Dank? What's happening? How many Hemliff segments are there? How many? What do you mean? You know, yeah, like the holiday movies kind of died out. You know, comedies also kind of died out. Like, there's, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with the entertainment industry, but it's like they don't have any freaking creativity anymore. They haven't for a long time. Especially like after COVID, things like got even worse, because it's like nobody wants to really make a movie anymore because it's too risky. And I get it, but you gotta adapt, man. Like these companies don't know how to adapt to nothing. The same with the music industry. You know, it took them a long time just to get used to the idea that Spotify exists. You know, and like it's about making things easier for people to access, but they don't like that. They want everything to be like old school, like physically go into your movie theater, physically go buy a DVD or a fucking VHS or some shit. You know what I mean? Like they want so bad for that to be a thing, and it's just not anymore. So I don't know, man. They don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, this is a Cycron. Is it worth farming Incarna and Genesis without having the weapons? Sure. And you'll have it, and then you'll be ready to go when you get the weapon. No, this is not an Incarnon weapon. This is Tenet. So Tenet weapons are basically like a souped up version of the basic weapons, because there is a regular Cycron that you can get from the clan base, but it doesn't do the same thing that the Tenet version does. The regular version is just a simple beam, right? but this one jumps from enemy to enemy. So that's the improvement that the Tenet version of the Cycron has over the regular one. So when I shoot it, it jumps to all the enemies in the whole area. And that's why I love it so much, because AoE weapons are very, very important in this game. So once you get used to that, there's no turning back. You can't go back to basic single target weapons, like, unless it does a fuck ton of damage, like the Felarks, for example. See, like, if I'm one-tapping things, then that's a different story. But if you're not one-tapping and you're having to one by one shoot each enemy, and you're fighting hordes of enemies all the time, so like, yeah, it doesn't really work out too well. So that's why I like AoE weapons a lot, and the Tenet Cycron is definitely one of my favorites. Uriel's great. He's awesome. I've been playing the hell out of him ever since he came out.
If you'll excuse me.
Remember arcades? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody. Your effort for this year is playing the crackling fireplace on my second screen while I play Warframe on the other. Okay. If that makes you feel better, that's good. Or put like the rain videos. You know, I've always liked watching those where it's just like somebody walking through the rain, you hear the raindrops and stuff. I don't know, man. There's something therapeutic about it. You got a favorite proto frame? I think so far Uriel is probably one of my favorite ones. Just visually, he looks really impressive. I think he's probably my favorite proto frame. The other ones are just kind of whatever. Like the only other one that I constantly use is Sights one. Like that one I don't mind either, but this one I think visually they did a lot of work into like the detail of his armor and all that stuff. Like it just looks really cool. So I like the Uriel one the most. As you can see, I didn't even change the colors of him. I left them base because he just looks amazing. So I'm just like, I don't want to change his look. Why bother? He looks badass.
Behold, your ruin.
Alright, time to leave. Is it worth building for the hate? Go for it. Why not? Frame is Uriel. When was the last time you played Spider-Man 2? I don't even remember, man. I honestly don't. I don't remember. I'm going to be going back into that game lost, not knowing how to play. I'm going to have to relearn how to play the game. That's the thing that sucks about taking long breaks from single-player games. Like, you just completely forget. Warframe, I could take a break from Warframe for a whole fucking year and still remember how to play it. But with a single player game, I'll completely lose the controls in my mind. Like I don't even know where to start. So I have to press buttons until I figure out what does what. So yeah, that's the thing that sucks. I could play this fucking game with my eyes closed. Are Archon mods worth it? Only when the bonus actually contributes to the Warframe that you're using. So let's say, for example, Archon Vitality doubles heat damage, right? And that only works for heat damage Warframes, like Uriel, for example. He takes advantage of it. So if you try to use that same mod on Frost, it's just not going to work. So that's why the Archon mods are all like frame specific. So you have to look at what the bonus does and then figure it out from there.
Pardon me.
Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
What are we doing? Oh, this is an exterminate mission. Hey.
Enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I would have retreated.
Is Fallark's a good weapon and worth investing in? Yes. I look like George Lopez. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Probably not. Yeah, no problem, Nathan.
And so we learn
Are you doing a frame tier list again? Yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing it in January. I'm gonna wait until January. You know, like I was thinking about it too, and I'm like, you know, I make the video titled 2026 tier list, but 2026 hasn't like ended yet. You know, because I'm thinking about it in the way of like, okay, shouldn't I be doing tier lists at the end of the year, not in the beginning of the year? You know, and real, like, to be realistic, I have to wait for all the new frames that came out that year to make a review on them, right? I'm looking at like the obvious. So that means like at the end of the day, really, it's supposed to be the 2025 tier list that I make in January, not 2026. But I don't know. Then again, like, you know, I go on YouTube and then I see everybody making a 2026 tier list at the beginning of the year or in this or in December, you know? So I don't know. So I'm kind of confused in how people actually do tier lists at this point. It seems kind of off. You farm for plat or buy? I do both. I meant to post that video today because I did literally just edit a video about farming plat or buying plat. I forgot to post it, so I'll post it later on. My full reasoning. How do you make Protea's slashes thicker? You just put more range on it.
each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Ten of Arsenal will you succeed.
You know what mods I can throw on my Soma Prime? Just go on overframe.gg. It's a website, or you can click on the link on my channel. That will take you to that website as well. And look for a Soma build, Soma Prime. I haven't used the Soma Prime in like fucking 10 years, so I don't know. I don't have a build for that. No, 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 no. What do I think about Dante? He's good. He's just very boring to play, so I don't really play him too much because of it. Boring usually means a good thing, though, because usually it means they're overpowered as fuck, so you could look at it that way. Seriously? These fucking Jades. Constant stream of Jade. How do you use Sevagoth? I didn't make a guide yet on that, and I don't remember. I'll have to play them again. You just press buttons until something happens, I guess. Alright, GG. Uriel is hard to charge up. You know what they did with Uriel? They made his ult, which is the 4, an actual ult. So you actually have to charge it up, and it's a little bit more difficult to use. And that's a good thing, honestly, because it's very fucking strong, and it's so fucking overpowered that if you were able to spam the 4, like literally you can just go AFK in that case. So that wouldn't be good, and DE definitely would have to rebalance that. So since they made it hard to scale, you know, they made it feel more like a powerful ability you press when you need it, you know? Like Uriel's pissed. That's how I look at it. Like he just explodes. So that's cool. I don't mind that at all.
What insolence is this?
Ah, fuck. Trying to keep them off the computer. Uriel's pissed. There we go. And that's it. Everything's dead. You see? So his ult is an actual, like, ult. Anybody that's saying Uriel needs a nerf is fucking dumb. They're retarded. You could just tell them straight up to their face they're retarded.
chose to run.
Shit. Alright, I'm getting overwhelmed now. Okay, here we go. Alright, time to pop my ult. Let me go collect some loot.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Alright. Kinda new to Warframe. I just got Hydroid. Can I hear your thoughts on how to build him? Definitely put range and put strength on him. He's a pretty strong frame if you build him correctly, but go on overframe.gg to get an actual build. I don't think I made a build because I didn't really like Hydroid too much. I didn't like his rework. I liked his old thing. I liked the turning into the puddle. Like, I just found it to be hilarious and I loved it. But they took away the puddle and I lost total interest in Hydroid. So that's my thoughts on Uriel. I mean, Hydroid, I mean. Too many people talking about Uriel in the chat. Now I got Uriel stuck in my head. Do you know what the most efficient way to farm Kuva is? It's definitely going to... What's that place called? Where's the Kuva Fortress? You could... I forgot what mission it was. I think the survival one, the Kuva survival here, was pretty good. But if you really want to just like maximize your Kuva, then you want to do these alerts. You want to knock these out. So just keep knocking these and you'll run into a lot of Kuva doing that. If you end up getting a Kuva mission while also doing void fixtures, that makes it fucking awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it with this. All right, let's do one of these.
You've failed your betters.
Burstin'? Nah, I haven't used the Burstin' in years. If I'm returning back to the game and I have no builds or resources, which farm frame should I get? You can get Necros. Honestly, you don't need a farm frame. Like, I feel like people, like, they overhype the farm frames. You know, like, cause I've done the actual testing of using a frame like Necros or Korra with the augment mod, or like Atlas with the augment mod, and try to like look at the difference of farming with it and farming with a basic frame like Zephyr or Mag or whatever the fuck. And it's pretty much the same, because it turns into this whole process of like, okay, it's all about RNG at the end of the day. This game has always been about RNG. So if your RNG is shit that day, meaning your luck is shit that day, then if you're not gonna get the drop, you're not gonna get the drop, period. It doesn't matter if you're using Necros for fucking 20 minutes straight and you end up with 2 Argon crystals or some shit. Whereas if I use Zephyr and I was having fun with a frame I actually wanted to play, like Zephyr for example, then I could still get 2, sometimes I'll get 4. Sometimes I'll get more than I got with Necros. Because all it is like, you have to be having fun at the same time. So if you're playing just for the sake of fucking farming, like, it just, after a while, that shit gets tiring. So at the end of the day, like, you do you. Play with whatever frame you enjoy more, and that's it. I love crowd control frames. So I love frames that, you know, I'm able to just hold down a spot and not have to run around all over the fucking place. That's usually the best for farming. You know, so the problem with like public groups, especially like, you see how I'm on a survival mission, we just logged in, this was the doorway we spawned in, but everybody's all running around all over the fucking map. You see those guys are all way over there. Like, you know, like, this is a survival mission. What are we running around for? There's nothing to run around and explore for at all. So all we're doing is splitting the loot all over the place. So now I have to run through the whole fucking map to collect all the loot. That's what ruins farming, you know. So that's why usually I farm by myself. I'll play solo if I'm trying to farm. So that's it. Yeah, you're definitely better off using a resource booster if you really want to get loot, because that's gonna guarantee your chance of you know, upping the ante on getting more loot, basically. That's far better. What gun is best for Uriel? Anything that's an AoE weapon. My go-to AoE weapon for every single Warframe is Tenet Cyclone. It's Tenet Cyclone. That's it. Period. I can use the Tenet Cyclone for the rest of my life and never change. So find your favorite AoE weapon and roll with it. Most people like to magnetize towards the fucking Torrid Incarnon. A lot of people love glazing on that one, but, or gooning, whatever you want to call it. In your opinion, what is the most fun frame? It's whatever the hell you enjoy at the moment. Right now, I've been enjoying Uriel, so this is the most fun frame. Tomorrow, it might be Noko. The next day, it might be Zephyr. I don't know. I don't know the future, so that's why I just kind of enjoy the moment, and that's it. I'm too lazy to run over there. I'm just gonna stay right here. Do you think Soulframe will kill Warframe? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Do you think NBA 2K would kill Call of Duty? That's basically what you just said. Completely different games. How do you feel about slam builds? I've never used it, so I have no idea. The music in the back is from Phantasy Star Online. Is Nick's mind control build still good? Yeah, it's still good. Why not? Can Uriel hit level cap? Every frame can hit level cap. Alright, let's do this next. You know what? I want to play Noko. I want to play somebody else. See, I'm getting bored of Uriel. Noko. I haven't played Noko in a bit. I kind of miss him. What's your opinion on the Latron? Oh, the Latron is amazing. Do you have every frame? Yes. Do you like the Descenda mode? Not really. I find it to be really boring. I was expecting it to be more fun. Like, if they would have made it like a roguelike thing where you like slowly earned weapons like while you're running through it. Like, they could have made it similar to like, it's almost like the Deviri, but like a more improved version of it or something. I don't know, they could have done something more fun. Like, I just feel like it was boring. I didn't really care for it at all. I forgot how to play Noko. I haven't played him in so long. Okay, you bounce on the 2 to get the energy back. I forgot about that. Alright, now I need to get D. Oh, somebody's already on D. Works. When was the last time you played Lenaro? What is that? It's a good secondary to use right now. Using the Grimoire. My main is Sevigav Prime. I don't use secondaries when I was like first leveling up and stuff. I'd say wait until MR14 and then get Incarnon weapons. Those Incarnons are definitely the best usually when it comes to secondaries. And then also Tenet and Kuva weapons. Probably Coda too, but I haven't really messed with Coda weapons. Like when I was a baby Tenno, I was using mostly melee and primaries. Like my go-to weapon for an extremely long time was the Phage. I was using that. That was my main weapon for years. And then eventually I found out about the Ignis, and then I fell in love with the Ignis after that. I never got into the Amprex. There was a lot of people that were obsessed with it. It kind of made me low-key hate it because everybody and their mom was using it and I didn't like it at all. So I was just like, fuck this. I'm not using this thing. I don't like meta. I don't like when things are like too popular. It makes me not want to use it. I don't know. I'm stubborn that way, I guess. Because, you know, the thing that also kind of drives me away from meta is the fact that eventually meta gets nerfed. Especially when too many people are using that one thing, the developers will start looking at it more closely. And they'll go, there's something broken about this. We need to fix this. And when that happens and then it gets nerfed, guess what? We got a fucking train wave of people quitting the game because their favorite weapon got nerfed. And I'm sitting there like, ha ha ha, bitch. I've been using the shitty weapon the whole time. And now that one's the most powerful. Wow. It's like, yeah. That's why I don't like getting used to meta. I don't like using meta at all. Like, it was inevitable for your shit to get nerfed and you just stood there using it. I repeatedly use the most used weapons in the game. It's not. It isn't. I rarely see people use the Tennis Cycron. And the same thing with the Felarks. I don't always see that. You know what's the most used? The fucking Torrid Incarnon. That's the one that everybody and their mom has. Like, you open up the thing and 90% of the time it's a fucking Torrid Incarnon. So what does that say? Yeah, Torrid is overrated as fuck. Nah, YouTube is not full-time. I wish. My streams will be way longer. I'll probably be streaming for at least like 5 or 6 hours a day if I was a full-time YouTuber. What mod should I go for? Zaku Prime? Go to overframe.gg and look up a build. And then you'll know. You can also click on the link on my channel. It'll take you to that website. So you don't have to be fishing around for it. Oh, and Insane Hippie, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. And thanks for the bit. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Do you think I should get the Cycron? Tenet Cycron. Don't get the regular one. The regular one is trash. Aquacore, I didn't really care for it because initially I didn't know that you needed an augment mod in order for the fucking thing to work. So I found out about it too late. So I ended up deleting the Aquacore because I was like, this weapon kind of sucks. Like, I'd rather just go back to my Tenet Cycron. And then people in the chat started telling me, oh, did you get the augment though? And I was like, there's an augment. And then I looked at the augment. I'm like, ah, that's why. So, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, a lot of people glaze the Aquacore. Yeah, you guys can use it if you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm staying with my Cycron forever. We got a pimple on the side of his head. I never got rid of it. Do you grind Nightwave? Not at all.
Uncle, no! Have you lost your mind?
The funny thing is that I don't grind the Nightwave at all, and I still get everything anyway. Like, sometimes I forget to even claim the rewards. Like, you see it right now, it's blinking for me to claim rewards. I forget. So sometimes I'll go for like a whole month not claiming, and then I'll press it, and then it'll claim like fucking 10,000 different things, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know I had all that crap. Yeah, I just don't even look at it. Mobile defense, sure. Colorful Prime might be coming out this year, maybe. I don't know. Because he came out, what, in like 2022 or something? Do I have any primes for 2025? You probably mean 2026, but no. Same shit, different day. Damn. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I forgot about the whole like mushroom thing. There we go. God damn. I forgot he's made out of toilet paper. No. Who's your favorite nuking frame? Like, cause I usually think about fun factor, and honestly, when it comes to nuking, like, I think my favorite is Mag. She fucking destroys everything. I love Mag. I also love Protea. She's another one I nuke with. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh fuck. I almost died from Slash. There it is. Son of a bitch. God damn. Noctua is made out of toilet paper for real. It's like the Dollar Tree brand of toilet paper. Usually once you get him cooking, like when you actually have him bouncing like this, you pretty much can't die. But the problem is like running from mission to mission, like if you're doing an exterminate, it's kind of difficult to play him because he's always like constantly taking too much damage. In between, at least. Damn, he died so fast. Holy shit. The stalker came in and just passed away, basically. Alright, we're going this way. Holy moly, I'm taking a lot of fucking damage. Holy moly. Damn, that was so much damage. Something was shooting the fuck out of me. Look at that. I'm just taking so much damage so fast. They keep cracking my shield over and over. There we go. Alright, we're back in business. Damn. It's that shotgun guy. But we did it.
Mission complete.
I kind of miss Uriel at this point. Uriel was like invincible. You can't die on him.
Very good.
I don't need to show builds. Just click on the link on my channel. Every build is there. Alright, let's see. Exterminate. Let me get some Forma real quick. Kind of miss Frost.
Once more.
That's it. We open the relic.
Your relic is opened.
Secondary's Tenant Cycron. Oh, the progenitor thing. You can do whatever you want. Like, I started doing magnetize on pretty much every single build now. Just because it's an extra element to throw on. That's the way I look at it now. You're being told that you're not ready for a war. It's just a fucking quest. Like, I don't understand why people sweat that mission so much. Just do it. I did it on my second account, and I was like level. I was what, MR4 or some shit like that. I forgot what fucking MR I was. I didn't even have anything new. I didn't get any prime anything. I stood with the base weapons that I was given when I started playing the game, and I was playing mag with barely any mods, and I was able to fucking complete it. So I don't understand why people trip out about that quest, saying, oh my god, it's too hard. Like, nah, you guys are smoking too much. Alright, two more guys over here. Here's the last one. What's that? Oh, Ember. I don't play Ember at all. That's why I don't like Ember. I tried several builds. I didn't like it at all. I wasn't happy with it. So that's why I just I leave it up to you guys. If you want to go check out a build, just go on Overframe and explore. Just don't bother with mine, because I didn't care. I don't like Ember. Like they fucked her up so many times. Araxia's great. She's awesome. Alright, so come on, man. I need Forma. It's almost time for me to order Chinese. Yeah, they destroyed Ember, so I could never respect Ember after that. I forgot I have Mag's pull on my Frost. That's it. You open the relic.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission before it happens inside. I will warn you.
Where is this fucker? Here he is. Oh, I don't know if the Chinese place is open today. I really don't. I mean, Christmas Eve? I mean, Christmas Eve is just like, it's not really a holiday. Christmas Day maybe, but Chinese people don't celebrate Christmas. So I think they will be open. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Unless they just figure, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to open the store because it's probably going to be dead. And then they'll probably do that. You like the Frost build? Nice. What primary am I running? You mean the weapon I don't ever use is the Fell Arcs. Or barely use. It mainly just sits on my back as like an ornament. I'll pop it out every once in a blue moon. Time to order Chinese. Let's see if they're open. Alright, let's see. No, they're closed today. No. I want Chinese. What the fuck? Damn it, man. I wanted Chinese since yesterday. God damn it. Why doesn't it drop Forma? Literally, just the only reason why I'm here is for Forma, and it just does not fucking drop. Literally my only purpose of doing this mission. Ugh. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Yeah, when you don't want Forma, it's every relic. Literally, the two farms that are the worst farms in this whole fucking game is trying to get a Forma blueprint and trying to get an Argon crystal. That's it. Everything else is possible.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh, the free games on Epic. I haven't really bothered claiming anything. They had Hogwarts Legacy on the first day, but I literally just bought it on Steam for like $5. So there was no point in me claiming that. And then they had something else and I wasn't interested. I've gotten like to the point where I don't even log on the fucking thing because I'm just like, whatever. It's probably another shit game. Usually it is. Let's see what it is today. What's the shit today? The thing I don't like about the Epic Game Store is that it's so spammy feeling. See, look, there's just too much windows popping up and all this shit, and it's just like, oh man, like leave me the fuck alone. Oh, Callisto Protocol. I think I already got this. I never played it, but I think I got it. Yeah, it's in my library, you see? I already have it. What the fuck? All they're doing now is just giving rehash shit that no one's claimed, I guess. Or people already claimed. Remember when that game came out and everybody was just like so angry about it? They were like, "Oh man, this is fucking horrible." They were hyping it up so much because they wanted so bad for it to be the next Dead Space, and it just wasn't. I don't remember why people hated it so much. Does anybody know? How old am I? I'm gonna be 41 next month. Dauntless? I didn't like Dauntless. I'd rather just go play Monster Hunter if I want that type of game. Oh, the story was the reason people didn't like it? Hey, Ngayan, thanks for the roses. And happy birthday again. Wild Heart was mid too. Yeah, and that game was super hyped. I remember people were like super excited about that Wild Heart. They were like, oh my god, it's gonna be a real competitor to Monster Hunter. Oh my god, it's gonna be fucking amazing. Oh, actually, it's not that good. Oh man, oh well. People overhype everything. They want so bad for something else to be good, and it never is.
One wish to be young.
Oh, you thought I was in my 30s? Yeah, that's a lot of people say. Sometimes I'll get the compliments of like, oh, I thought you were like 26 or something. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, that's fucking nice, because I got white hairs growing out of like my whole face now. So I'm really surprised. Do you recommend Chroma for intermediate players? If you want to be bored out of your mind, then yes. Chroma is like boring as fuck to play. There's the Forma, but I kind of want the Nautilus. We'll go with the Nautilus. See, it always has to come in when there's a rare I need. That sucks. I want Forma. This is my last one, and then I'll quit. Is Ember any fun? No. Just go play Goss. If you want that type of experience, Goss is way better than Ember. He's way more fun to play. And better heat frame would be Temple. Yeah, Temple is actually pretty fun to play too. Well, Warframe, can you pick if you main Vault? Anything else?
You die so I may live.
You're trying to like Kumi so bad, but you can't. Yeah, she's whack. You can actually make her to do good damage and all that shit, but she's just so fucking whack. I don't like that character at all. I don't like the RNG aspect. You know, like a nice improvement would be if they made that whole Deviri pick your card thing if they actually let you pick the card. That would be nice. Instead of it just being a random, oh, here's a random buff that you're probably not going to use. That sucks. God damn. The Wisp fire rate is insane. Look at this shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Turning the shotgun into a machine gun. My inputs on frames are so so go make your own videos. Become a prominent Warframe content creator and maybe your opinion will matter. How about that? Wisp or Dante for pure support? I'd rather go with Dante. But Wisp is also a nice one. The thing I like the most about Wisp is the fire rate increase. I don't really care about the healing and all that. Because honestly, Overguard is way better than healing in this game. So that's why I'd prefer Dante instead of Wisp just because of that reason. So pretty much Wisp, you're only playing her for the freaking the speed buff, and that's it. She only has like one purpose basically. At least with Dante, he's doing multiple things. He's armor stripping, he's got decent crowd control, he's got nuking capabilities. Like he has a lot. He's a mid-range of like everything. But his support is like top notch. How do you get Prime mods? You gotta wait every Friday or every other Friday for Barokatir to show up. He'll get a mail from him, and he'll say like, "Oh, I'm at this relay." You go talk to him. He's the one that sells Prime mods. Either that, or you're gonna buy it from somebody like trading. Oh, God damn it! All right, Protea Prime, I guess. Or you know what? That's fine. Or I'm done. I'm taking a break.
It is done, Tenno.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break here. I was gonna play Spider-Man, but I'm just not in the mood right now. So I'll probably save it for tomorrow. I'll play some Spider-Man tomorrow. We'll do a Christmas Day special. Actually, I don't know if my fiance is gonna be busy or not in the morning. Because if she isn't, then we'll play some Resident Evil 5. We're actually at the very end of Resident Evil 5, so we might play Resident Evil 6, to be honest. So we'll see. Anyway, yeah, Frost has Overguard with an augment mod. So he's able to give Overguard. He's able to do amazing crowd control. He's a jack of all trades, basically. He does everything. Where do you get it? Google it. I don't know. If you look at my build, you'll see the name of it, and then you can just go from there. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas in case I don't see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, anyway, later guys. Have a good one. Peace.